Hi guys, and welcome to my quarantine self-care video. I know things are a bit crazy and uncertain right now, and we're all just trying to find our new normal. So I thought maybe I should make a video where I share some of my beauty hacks, tips and tricks. So I do sleep in a little bit during this time, but I do feel it is important to set an alarm and to stay as close to your normal routine as possible. So I set an alarm and I get up and get moving. The first thing that I do is make my bed. It makes me feel like I can be more productive, and it makes me feel like I already accomplished more than just lying in bed and scrolling on social media. I usually also lay out my clothes before getting ready, and then I jump immediately into the shower. This just helps me to wake up quicker and to feel nice and refreshed. On this day I also had to wash my hair, and I also decided to give it a quick trim since I won't be able to go to the hairdresser, and you will see this later on. After the shower, I dried my hair and brushed through it with a wet brush. This is one of my favorite wet brushes from Baby Bliss. I do have curly hair, so I really have to work quickly before it starts to dry and curl. So I just do a little middle part, and then I divide my hair into two sections. And here you guys can actually see how dry my ends are. So I'm going to cut off quite a bit. So at first I tried using those small little scissors that comes with, you know, the nail clipper and nail file. And as you guys can see, I really struggled. I would say that I cut around about 3 to 4 centimeters off, or around about 2 inches, which is actually quite a lot. And then I just trimmed my front pieces, which are a little bit shorter. My hair is actually just one length, except for those face framing pieces. And as you guys can see, my hair dries super quickly, and I just kind of comb through to see where I should cut so it is even, and also just grabbed my bigger scissors. So here you guys can clearly see the length that I just snipped off. And please also bear in mind that I don't have any layers or anything like that, so it's just the ends that I'm cutting a bit shorter, and also the face framing pieces. Because I'm also just giving it a last comb through before blow drying it on a lukewarm heat. I'm also going to straighten it just to see if my hair is even. So this is the before and after. And as you guys can see, my hair has so much more body. It looks so much more healthier. And I'm also just cutting inwards to thin out the ends so they don't look too bushy and weird. On this day I also decided I need to dye my eyebrows, so you will need a makeup remover, 2 cotton rounds and a cotton bud, some Vaseline or petroleum jelly, your brow spoolie and brow brush, a small little mixing bowl, hydrogen peroxide in 30 volume. I just bought this from Clicks. And you're also going to need your dye, and I use the brand Rectofill. So you're going to squeeze around about 1 to 2 centimeters of the dye out into a mixing bowl. I just eyeball it, but you can measure it if you want to. And then you're going to mix in around about 10 drops of the peroxide, and then quickly mix it in the bowl until it becomes like a moussey type of texture. And then you're going to use your first cotton round and the micellar water to clean off any dirt or oils from your brows. And then I'm just going to brush my brows up with this spoolie just to see where my natural brow is. Then I'm going to use the cotton bud and some Vaseline and just apply it around my brows. This just helps to prevent the dye from staining your skin. My brow brush, I'm just going to lightly fill in the line underneath my brow and extend the tail off. Then I'm going to flip it so the angular side is up, and I'm just going to brush the dye in the direction of my hair growth, and I will just lightly fold it in, making sure I get in between the hairs. Then you're going to take that same cotton bud and you're going to clean up the edges, almost like you're going to clean up your brows with concealer. And this is what your brows will look like
5 minutes later.
Then I use that same cotton round, from before just to wipe off the dye, and then I will also use the second one to make sure everything is cleaned off. Then I brush my hairs all up to make sure that everything is even and that there are no sparse or open areas. So here is the before and the after. And obviously, what will a self-care routine be without a sheet mask? So I'm just going to put my hair back with my super cute bunny headband. And I chose the detoxifying and brightening mask with charcoal from Timeless Truth. I will have them linked in the description below if you guys are interested. It's just such a different type of mask, and I really love the print or the design of it. So I'm just gonna smooth the mask out on my skin, and I'm also just going to bring that mixture down in. And while my face is soaking up, I'm going to make my first cup of coffee for the day. I really like to take a large cup and just drink and enjoy it slowly. So my favorite coffee at this moment is the Nescafe Classic. I also throw in my milk before my water. I feel like I don't burn the coffee grounds with the boiling water before putting in the milk. So let me know down in the comments how you make your coffee. Milk first or boiling water first, because I would love to know. And obviously by this time I will go on my phone and then just check all of my messages and reply to your Instagram comments. If you guys don't follow me yet, make sure to do so. I also share some tips and tricks on my Instagram as well as makeup hacks. In this time I'll also write my little to-do list for the day, so I know I have some goals to reach by the end of this day. And then it's finally time to take off my sheet mask. I will also just rub whatever is left on the sheet mask itself all over my face. And my sister came into my room asking me to do her brows as well, so I had to do that as well. Also make sure just to tap and rub everything into my skin. And here you can see what my skin looks like after the mask. It really felt so cooling and refreshing. So here is the end result. I know my brows look a little bit dark. After I wash my face off, it will become so much lighter. So this is all for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. And until next time, I really hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye guys. Mwah.